So I was 15 years old and had the incredible fortune of getting to go to Europe with one of my really good friends and his family. I was in Italy for about two and a half of those weeks, and what captivated me almost more than anything else was tomato sauce. It was light, it was savory, it was ethereal. It was unlike really anything else. I was absolutely determined to try to figure out how to make this. Now I spent about a year working really hard and diligently at it, and all I ended up with was like kind of stewy stuff, and I was adding a lot of spices and shit, and I was just trying to get it right. You know, I kept adding and adding and adding. And all I figured out was that I really needed good tomatoes, no matter what. So one day, I decided it was time to stop adding stuff and time to start taking ingredients out. And about 3 weeks later, I hit it. I had discovered what Italian tomato sauce is, the real deal. And it has 4 fucking ingredients: good tomatoes, good olive oil, garlic, and salt. So the first thing that's gonna happen is I have just a little bit of garlic I was making something else with. That is about 2 cloves-ish. I'm gonna need 1 more, and crush your garlic very, very fine. One cold saucepan. Get it all in there. Contrary to popular belief, tomato sauce is not a low-fat food, okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. That was like 14 slugs of olive oil, then some more. You know, it's probably close to somewhere between 1/4 and 1/2 cup. You know, you can really never be too certain. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn this on to high, cold. Tomatoes. You've got to use very good tomatoes. On the American market, for the most part, I actually really like Muir Glen. TJ's salted, please, no unsalted. These are also good. Now make sure your garlic does not burn. We're trying to infuse as much of the flavor into the oil, all right? So like when you start to hear it kind of start to sizzle, take it off the flame, just move it around, move it around, move it around, move it around. All right, now I'm just gonna add a little salt into here. And here you have a decision to make. You can just throw the whole damn thing in if you're gonna use this for something like cioppino or meatballs or anything like that. If you're gonna use it as pasta sauce, don't put all of the extra juice in, just put the tomatoes in. So I'm gonna be using this for something else, so I'm just gonna dump the whole fucking thing in. I like using a hand blender, the immersion blender, to just kind of whiz this up. And it doesn't even have to be hot yet, you can just go for it. You know, that's really kind of it. I mean, when I say less is more, I mean like less is more. So we're gonna get this up to temp, we're gonna taste it, adjust for salt, we're gonna check the acid also, and then, you know, I mean, I'm gonna add fish sauce as well, but that's this show. All right, so we have reached our simmering stage, which took about a couple minutes, few minutes. It's actually perfect as it is. The tomatoes already have a lot of acid to balance it out. And actually the tomatoes also have enough of the umami component. Like sometimes you hit the jackpot on a really great can of tomatoes. And so I'm not even gonna add fish sauce, which is shocking. You know, just set it aside. And then you can add whatever else you need to it. This, ladies and gentlemen, truly is one of the most amazing things you will ever eat. And I implore you to do this yourself. You will be so surprised by how good it is. I mean, god damn. So, enjoy this. I don't know, I am. Fucking hell.